Hello friends, I hope you're doing wonderful. Raise your hand if you watch the Golden Globes. I did. Raise your hand if you love Nichole Richie's makeup. I did. So this is a Nichole Richie inspired look from the Golden Globes 2013. Enjoy. Let's start with some skin, shall we? I am going to use a foundation brush like this one from Polidor and just a little bit of a MAC concealer to even out my skin tone a bit, cover up any blemishes, dark circles around my eye, just make myself look better overall. If you are somebody that prefers a fuller coverage, you can just go ahead and add a foundation on top or underneath your concealer. Really do whatever works best for your skin. For me, that's just a little bit of concealer here and there so that I don't break out. But since I do want to matte down my skin just a tiny bit more, I'm gonna grab a little bit of powder and a big old fat fluffy brush like this one and just get a tiny bit on there and just dust it along my forehead and around my face. I'm gonna fill in my brows with this Maybeline Define brow, which is an amazing drugstore find. And I'm just gonna twist this up, this little guy up here, and then just fill in any holes and also extend them a bit too. What's great about this product is that you can just flip it over and there's a little comb on the end, and then you can just run that comb through your brows and kind of blend in the product with your actual brow hairs. Setting that aside, I am gonna start with the eyes. I loved the eyes when I saw them on the carpet for the Globes, and I just knew immediately I would do a tutorial. Grabbing my trusty favorite Smashbox Topaz Cream Shadow Base and then just gonna put it right on my eyes. I personally think base is super important for this look because you really want that color to pop. I'm gonna put a little bit of a warm neutral tone brown shadow on my crease. So you can either use a bronzer or just a regular shadow that just doesn't have a lot of shimmer or anything like that in it. Just get a little bit of product on your brush, always tap out any excess, and then starting in my crease, I'm just gonna kind of blend a little bit upward like this. Now, for the color on the lid, I didn't have the exact match, so what I decided to do is whip up two colors, and I think they kind of turn out pretty similar. The first color I'm gonna grab is Heroic, and this is by Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, and this is just a really nice kind of sheer, loose, very bright pigmented color. So I'm gonna take a stiff shadow brush like this one, and gently dip it in the product. You want to be careful when you're working with pigments because they can get really messy. Make sure you don't sneeze near a pigment, otherwise you will make a big old fat mess. So tapping out any excess, and then I'm just gonna place it directly on my lid. So I put a generous couple of coats onto my lid, and now I'm gonna grab the really fun iridescent-y green one, and this one is called Atmosphere. So I'm gonna use the other side of my brush, dip it in there, get a nice amount on there, tap out any excess, and then just apply it exactly on top of the blue. Do you guys love this as much as I do? I think I'm having a little bit too much fun over here. So I'm gonna set those two aside. And now it looks like she has like a deep blue line underneath on her lower lashes. So I grabbed this liner, it's from Prestige and it is called Myst. And I'm just gonna line underneath, not on my waterline, just keep it right along my lower lash line. Now to deepen this look up, I'm gonna grab my Physicians Formula gel liner in black and a little stiff brush like this one, and I'm just gonna focus on applying this product sort of just on the outer corners of my eyes. So just starting in the middle and then brushing out and doing a subtle cat line. I'm also gonna do the upper waterline with this black gel. And just for fun, I added a little bit on the outer corners of my eye on the bottom. Time for the left eye. Let's see if I can make them look even. Okay, honey boo boo child, let's get some mascara up on these eyes. I'm grabbing my Voluminous and I'm gonna put a generous amount of coats on the top and bottom lashes. Let's get a little bronzer action going, shall we? I'm gonna use one of my favorite brushes of all times, my NARS Blush Slash Bronzer brush. And this NYX matte bronzer, and kind of bronze and contour all at the same time. Getting some product on there, tapping out any excess, and then doing a little bronzy contour action, especially on the cheeks. Time for some lips. So I'm gonna grab my teeny tiny little liner from MAC. It's so itty bitty, and this is called Oak, and I'm gonna line my lips. Make sure you bring the liner all the way to the inner corners of your mouth. So gonna grab one of my favorite kind of neutral, warm colored lipsticks. This is Bear Hug from MARC Cosmetics, and then just putting it all over my lips. So that is it, friends. I hope you enjoyed this Nichole Richie inspired look, and I hope you have a fabulous day. As always, I love your comments, and I would love if you like this video, tweet it. If you love it, share it with your friends. And I'm always taking requests, so please let me know what else you guys would like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day. Until next time, gotta go.